Alright, today I'm going to show something I've been working on using SDL3. Uh, this has already been done before. It's basically just a 2D tile engine, but I'm just doing this for fun. I did it once before under Windows with GDI, and I found out I had some limitations. But 3 years later, here I am doing this again in Linux, Debian, and it's really cool now because now this actually has hardware acceleration. Back then I was trying to get hardware acceleration, trying to move away from Windows GDI. I was trying to learn DirectX or Direct2D, but those implementations were just looked too chaotic and nothing worked as expected. But SDL3 just works. So anyway, let me just start this up here. Here we got all these. I'm gonna be hated for this one. I just know it. What I'm gonna be trying out today is I'm gonna run the main program. Here's the source code. I'm not gonna show any source code today. We're just gonna start it up, and this is how it starts up. On the left here we've got our tile selectors. We've got 6 of them. On the top over there we've got an active layer indicator, so that would be the background layer. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Main layer is the 3rd layer, which is not really the 3rd layer, it's more like the 4th layer. Some of them have parallax enabled, some of them have not. You can choose which layers have parallax and which don't. This one has parallax and this one has parallax. This one actually moves slower, this one moves faster, and layer 0 has some parallax but not a lot. And I'll demonstrate the parallax now after I set up my little tiles here. So by default it always picks the first tile on the atlas texture, which I can bring up by pressing T, and we got this stuff right here. Now I always draw a dark gray background under this thing, because otherwise stuff that's transparent, you would be able to see the level underneath it. So we're gonna pick a tile here. We're just gonna set this up, just pick some random tiles. Let's see, how about this one? Maybe this. Maybe that looks good. And let's go back to pressing T again, toggles it. This blue square is actually our player square. Show you how that works later. So we're just gonna click on this one. You can see we can choose the individual tiles we want to work with. We're gonna choose this one, and I'm just gonna drag and drop. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. I'm on the background layer. You see how slow that's moving? Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate that. This would be a background. Okay, so I'm on the bottom layer right now, which has some parallax. So when I move, you can see how slow that layer moves. Moves very slowly. I'm gonna go to layer 1 now. Layer 1 moves a little bit differently. We're gonna use a different tile texture here. See, moves a little bit faster. And I'm gonna go to layer 5. Purposely gonna leave this one on there. We're gonna just draw on top of it. And you can see that layer moves faster because it's in the front, so it kind of gives the illusion that it's closer. So we're gonna delete that one and this one. Actually, I want to leave this one back on because I want to demonstrate that background layer. Gonna go to layer 0, just a very back layer, and we're gonna draw these tiles right there, and you can see how slow that back layer moves. Again, you can tweak these. We're gonna go ahead and delete all this. Go back to this layer. We're gonna delete all this. Now the layer that you can play on is layer 3. So we're just gonna go ahead and just draw some random looking level. And let's see. I'm gonna go down here. Just getting creative with this. Here, that works. Now when I press G, my player falls, gravity takes over. I do have some physics on this, and we can just explore this level. See, we can just play it. You can jump like Mario. I'm going to go to the top now. That's so fine and dandy. Alright, now if I hit Control L, if I go back into edit mode here, you can see if I go back in edit mode and I hit Control L, I can load a level that I've already created. So I'm going to do that now, and then this strange looking level loads up. And again, you can see these layers have different parallax. The transparency is set with an alpha channel here on the PNG. This is supposed to be some kind of water. So we can just play this just like the other one. You know, like a little game. You know, we can just go up here. And you can see how the blue square here is in between the pipes. I'm gonna go down here. Here's the make-believe water. I'm gonna traverse. These spikes don't really kill the player. Again, there's that foreground layer. This layer just moves a lot faster, giving the illusion that that thing is closer. Got some transparency here to show how the player appears behind that. And over here we got the same thing as well. And back there we get some tiles that move at a slower speed. Here's the end of the level. Yep. So that's pretty much how that works. But I'm going to do some testing today to show you how this is drawn. We're gonna escape, and we're gonna switch our atlas texture here. This is our main atlas texture here. I'm gonna add a bunch of 2s. We're gonna go to this ginormous atlas here, and we're gonna restart the program. So now you see, now we've got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now when I hit T, we get this giant atlas texture. I mean, just huge. And what I want to see here is that it scrolls, and I can select individual. Yeah, this is working as expected. So that would be our atlas texture. When it's really big, you can't scroll it. It's also very fast. And again, we can go ahead and load that level that we had earlier, except that now it's gonna be, it's just going to show, as you can see, it's just IDs. Every tile on the map just is a reference in relation to the atlas texture. So that's all it is. It's kind of funky, doesn't it? We can still play this. It will be strange with these types of tiles. Oh man, that's weird. We're gonna escape out of this now, and we are gonna go and try a different texture. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if these textures, if I'm gonna see any kind of error or something. How about one that's a little bit smaller? How about, let's try this one. Okay, let's start her up again. Again, same thing. And this one's a little bit smaller at the top. So you can see there's a selection rectangle here. It's always there. But if I wander away from it, it disappears. So that's the intended behavior. Now I always have the behavior is it appears on the bottom right corner if it's smaller. I don't know, it just kind of looks better that way. And this one I cannot scroll up and down, which is the incorrect behavior, but I can go left and right. Select D9, we're good. 94, we're good. 43, that looks good. And we can of course paint, as you can see. So you just paint with tile IDs. Right, we're gonna escape out of that. We're gonna change our atlas again, and just gonna type something random here. I'm gonna choose this smaller one right here because we want to see if we can find an error. Right, it's a much smaller one. See, appears at the bottom right corner as expected, and yeah, it is working. I can select only that. Clicking on the outside, very good. Selecting 29, yep. Now, if I were to load the level that I just had before, I would most definitely get some sort of error because this atlas texture is just too small, so it doesn't have all the required IDs. But that's something that I can fix later. Okay, we're gonna go with the one that now I'm sure that I'm gonna be hated on for, which is this one. Why? So now we're just gonna have just, oh my god, this is just horrible. This is just horrible. Again, we get just one number now. And we can just, oh dear god, let me just stop. Why? So I'm gonna go back to my rename that, and I will, by the way, this is where the level is stored. It's just binary format. And then we're gonna go back to our original atlas here, and we should be good. See, now we're back to normal. There's our level. I can't make this level really huge, like it can be ginormous. So yeah, source code is right here. I'm gonna open this with a text editor. Kind of just, that's what the source code looks like. There's functions all over the place. This is the code for saving the level. And this, I call this thing db2d. So that's pretty much it on that. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep working on this. And here, if I wanna, I use Guinea. This is how I work on the project. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to share this. Just gonna work. I just keep working on this for fun, see where it goes. Might even turn into a 2D game engine, who knows. Like I said, this has already been done before. It's nothing new. I'm just doing it for fun, and I'm just happy to share it with you guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. If you got any comments, leave them down below. Bye bye.